Seeing all these guys lined up makes you think a race is about to start, right? Alright guys, this is my video of my, collection of Mario Kart cars I've collected over the past, about 10 years or so. I've been collecting them since about, I think, 2014. So I have some different ones in here, and I have some special ones I'll show. I have some with gliders, and I do have some duplicate cars that I'm going to be putting up for sale. I won't tell you which ones. I'll just put a link in the description down below on this video to the listing as soon as I get them up. So let's get started with the glider cars, since they're kind of the biggest. I have Yoshi here. Now, I couldn't actually remember which glider went with which car originally. And you can basically take them off and stick them on any car you want, really. Any car that has the little notch in the back there for a paraglider. So I just put that one on the Yoshi car. That's the yellow coupe, I believe. I don't know if they actually have names or not. Here's another yellow coupe, the glider. The Bowser glider. It's Bowser Jr. And yeah, Sport Coupe. It actually says that on the bottom. Bowser Jr. Here's Donkey Kong and the Sport Coupe. I have like a few of each model. There's only a couple that I only have like one or two of. Here's Lakitu. He doesn't normally race, does he? I don't think he does. He's kind of the guy floating around on the cloud with the flags. Or in game, he's like the guy floating around throwing bombs at you. Anyway, or spike bombs. Whoops. See, Wario's little glider doesn't really stay in the notch very well. Some of these just are kind of loose, but he has a funny glider. It's his face. Wario. Sport Coupe. Alright, these are the, let's see if it says, the P-Wing. I have a couple of P-Wings here. This is the Luigi P-Wing. They even have their symbols on the front of them. I don't know if you noticed that. This is Rosalina. And the P-Wing with the rainbow umbrella. And this is another glider that actually had the character symbol on it, so I was able to match it with the car. It's Toad. He has like an airplane. This was kind of a special one that I found, and I was like, oh, that's a unique glider. Some of them I just went by the glider that they had. Alright, here's Luigi in the P-Wing with the cloud glider. Kind of cute. Here's Princess Peach. I was just checking the bottom, making sure I was saying it right. P-Wing. Throw a little crown symbol on the front. Okay, this is the only one of this model that I have. The Circuits. Hold on. Circuit Special. With the 1-up decal on the side. It's one of the minions. What were they called? Were these guys called the Koopa Troopers, right? The Koopa Troopas on the cartoon. But yeah, this is only one of this model that I have. And this is the only one of this model I have. It has Bowser Jr. in there. And let's see, this is the Flame Flyer. So it's kind of based on a real classic car. Kind of cool. Alright, let's see. I have a whole bunch of the basic, like, what are these? The standard carts. I have a whole bunch of standard carts. I'm going to show those last because I have like a whole row of them. Alright, this is the Bad Wagon, pink Bad Wagon, with Waluigi. So I think I have at least one of each character. I think the only one I don't have right now is Baby Mario. I thought I had Baby Mario, but it's Baby Luigi that I have. So I have to look for a Baby Mario, I think. I think that's it. Got the Bad Wagon with Bowser, one of my favorites. Alright, here we are with the... Let's see if it says what model this is. Oh no, this one doesn't say what model it is. Uh-oh. Anyway, it's like a... I guess a bottle rocket. It looks kind of like a bottle to me. Yoshi. And here's another one, same model. Oh, Mach 8. Okay, I see it now. It does say the bottom, on the bottom. The Mach 8. You can see that. If my camera will focus. Have their symbols on the hoods. Got two of those. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there. Alright, and this is the newest one I got. This is the Birthday Girl cart with Rosalina. And this is the first one I got of this model. It's Toadette. Kind of cute, so I have one of each color. I don't know if they have any other colors of those yet. Alright, here's two shoes here. The sneaker. Okay. Yeah, there's Baby Luigi. And standard Mario. Regular Mario. And the sneaker. So I have a pair of shoes here. Alright, and this is the... what model is this one? Wild Wing? The Wild Wing. With Mario. And this is the Wild Wing with Daisy. I have a bin that I keep like all my character cars in if you hear some noise. Let's see. Okay, here's another glider car. This is the pipe frame with Blue Yoshi. This is a little glider there. Normally I take these off when I store them, but I'll probably just leave them on. Here is Diddy Kong in the pipe frame, a yellow pipe frame. At least they're all different colors. Here's Baby Peach in the pipe frame. Here's Mario in the pipe frame with a glider. I can't remember if this is the glider he actually came with or not. Like I said, some of these I took a guess if it didn't have a character symbol on it. Alright, here's Yoshi. Regular green Yoshi in the pipe frame. Alright, here is Wario in the, what's this model? B-Dasher. So I have a couple of these. I have like about 6 of these. This one comes with a glider. I'm sorry, I forget what animal this is supposed to be. I believe it's one of the enemies in his games. I think I recognize it from Mario World on Nintendo GameCube. I still have that game. It's a riot. Alright, here is Princess Peach in the B-Dasher with her little umbrella glider. Here is one of the Shy Guys in the B-Dasher, red. Here's Yoshi in the B-Dasher. I have to admit, I only own 2 Mario Kart games now. I used to have like 4, but I only have 7 and 8 now. There's Donkey Kong in the B-Dasher with his glider. Alright, this one I think was a special one that came in a glider pack. I think all these with gliders, some of them anyway, came together in a box set. Because he was like a box set exclusive. And I was like, ooh, special. So, plus, my favorite color's like royal purple, which is basically his color. So, why not, right? Alright, next we have, let's see, I'll show the Mario movie cars that I have. 4 of these came together in a pack, 4-pack. And this one I found by himself. Little Koopa Trooper with his helmet. Got some little rockets on the back there. It's actually a really cool car. And here's Toad. Yeah, 2022. Man, I can't believe it's been a couple of years since that movie came out already. Unbelievable. Okay, yeah, these 4 came in a 4-pack together. So I didn't buy any of these individually. Well, this one I did. Okay, that I just gave it away. That's one that I'm selling in the lot. Let's see. Yeah, here's Donkey Kong. I have an extra of him that will be for sale. It was one that I actually forgot came in the 4-pack that I already had. Can't believe I forgot that. And here is Peach on her motorcycle, or street bike, whatever you want to call it. And this puff, I guess you could call it, it's actually removable. But it gives it a really cool effect when you have it just sitting. Makes it look like she's going, you know. I have a bigger, like, action figure version of this one. That vehicle. Alright, here's a couple more specials. These were in blind bags. I guess there were a whole bunch of these that they put out. Or blind boxes, maybe? Yeah, maybe they were boxes. But I got the shell. And the bullet. Bullet bill. Or is this a baby bullet? Anyway. Those were blind box. And then I got one trophy. Whoops. I guess there were a few different trophies you could get. 2 or 3. Maybe 4. That's the one I got. Yeah, Shell Cup trophy. From 2019, according to the bottom. Now, these two were kind of random specials that I found. They're Yoshi character cars, but you don't know what color you're going to get. I guess they had exclusive colors. So in this one I have the indigo. Yes, these are functional racing cars. Standard carts. They're Yoshi. So that's and I like the little storage egg it comes in. Such a kind of neat. I think this is a black Yoshi. Pretty sure. Yeah. Got the black Yoshi. I don't think I've shown my Mario action figure collection, have I? I have to do that soon. Alright, now we're on the standard cards. No. Hold on. I still have others to show you before I get to the standard. Alright, these are character cars. Ooh, sorry. I used to have all of them. There were 7 of them. But I pretty much just kept the ones that I wanted. I don't have Mario or Luigi, I believe. Yeah. But I have 5. 5 out of the 7, so maybe one of these days, if I find Mario and Luigi again, I'll pick them up just to have the whole set. But this is the Yoshi character car. This little truck. And you can actually hitch the other cars onto him. It's kind of a funny feature. Alright, this is Donkey Kong. I have monster trucks of him and Bowser as well that are pretty much the same body, just different base, of course. There's Bowser. He has a little tail. Cracks me up. Looks lethal, right? Oof. Even though these are not even sharp, they're kind of rubbery. So you can't hurt yourself on it. And these are basically both the same car. They just recolored Daisy's. It's kind of lazy, honestly. They didn't even, like, really try to do a different model for Daisy. They're both basically the same car, just colored different. I mean, they could have tried a little harder to make it different, but I guess it's fine. And they actually say Princess Peach and Princess Daisy on the bottom, so that's fine. You know, whatever they gotta do, right? Okay. Oh, one more set. And then we'll get to the standard cards. This is a set of, let's see, 8 basic cars. I still have the card backs to all of these. Yeah, I could have left them in the packaging, but you know, I've just lately I've been just deciding to open packages to things because why, you know? Here's the Donkey Kong. These are from let's see. I don't remember what year these were actually released. I know this particular model of Hot Wheel van was released in 1974, but that's not it's not the year these were released. It must have been around 2014, 2015 when I got these. But I got Donkey Kong, Luigi, Toad, and all the card backs to these actually connect to make like a poster, kind of, sort of, or a banner. I don't know what you would call that. But it's actually kind of neat if you have all of them. And I did save the card backs because I do that. Oh, that's Wario, of course. Yoshi, Peach, I guess I could read the models of the cars for you, right? If it says, because sometimes these don't say what they are. Okay, Bowser's car is the Cruise Bruiser, and I believe, yeah, this one doesn't say what model it is. Believe it's the Bread Box, I think. But it's, yeah, Mario's car. I don't know why they chose that for him. And this is Peach's car is the Bully Goat. And Yoshi is the Flathead Fury. I don't know who chose the models for each character because it's kind of funny. Toad is Vendetta. And Luigi is Ryura LX. And Donkey Kong is some kind of van from 1974. I'm guessing it's a super van of some kind. I think I had another van that actually had the name of it on it, and it looks similar to that one. Let's see, and this is... I don't know what car Mario or Wario's is. So why you call them Mario? Oops. Yeah. I don't know. But there's those. Alright, and here's a funny one that I found. I kind of consider it a Donkey Kong car. It's a Matchbox car. It's a banana. I thought it was hilarious. I actually have a couple more of these out with my other cars, my other loose cars. But I kept this one with my Mario Kart because reasons. But I thought it was hilarious, and it kind of fits in with the Donkey Kong theme, right? He's part of the Mario franchise. Alright. Now, we will get to the standard carts. I'm sure somebody, I know somebody watching this video has been staring at them in the corner this whole time going, why hasn't she talked about them yet? I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you wait. Well, here we go. Alright, I only have one standard cart with a glider. And it's Daisy. And she actually has a Daisy glider. It's adorable. Honestly. Here's a red Yoshi. So I have quite a few Yoshis, honestly. Blue Yoshi. And Dry Bones. Right? Dry Bones. I like the colors of this one. The purple. Bowser. Peach. Donkey Kong. Blue Shy Guy. Rosalina. I love the teal color. It's very pretty. Toad. Peach. Well, it's Cat Peach. Excuse me. Cat Peach. And a pink and yellow cart. And Tanuki Mario, or Raccoon Mario in America. I think I did learn that Tanuki actually does mean raccoon in Japanese. I think. Don't quote me on that. Here's the yellow Shy Guy. I think I only got this one because it had purple wheels. I don't care for yellow much, which is surprising. But I do like Wario, though. I gotta find a place to display all these one of these days. And there's Mario. Alright. That'll do it for my Mario Kart car collection. Thank you so much for staying with me through the entire video if you did. And check in the description down below for a link to the duplicate cars I have for sale. One of them will be the movie Donkey Kong. I won't say what the other ones are. You'll have to take a look at the listing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. See ya.